Hello guys and welcome back to my channel for another episode of this amazing Pentagon series. Things are going swimmingly in Brazil at the moment. Actually, we're still fighting out at the top of the table, but we've managed to put a little bit of daylight in between ourselves and the chasing pack. And in today's episode, we face one of the teams in the relegation zone. So fingers crossed, guys, this is a very, very good game for you. Let's get into it and I can catch you up on what you have missed. So guys, first things first, I want to show you the table. As you can see from looking at the stuff on your screen, we are currently top after 21 games played. Obviously, it's a very long season, but we are top after 21 games played. We've managed to open up a little bit of a gap now down to the team in second, Korea. We do have a 6-point lead. We were also better than them in terms of goal difference now as well, which is really, really nice to see. Obviously, there are certain teams in the division that are still big hitters. Cruzeiro, Fluminense, they are big hitters. So I am expecting them to sort of surge back up towards the end of the season, as there is a lot of football still to be played in Brazil. Some other honourable shout-outs and mentions. We've got the two top goal scorers in the league in Juan and Gabriel. We've also got Junior Todino, who is chipping in massively with goals as well. But he is also second in terms of the amount of assists provided, as you can see from the stats on your screen. We've got a couple of injuries. We've got a couple of suspensions for today's game. But as I said, we are playing Tombense, is how I'm going to say that. That is the team in 19th, as you can see down here. So they've won 6 games all season, but yeah, I'd like to think that we could get a good result against them. They've won all their games at home, and we are away, so that's going to be interesting. I didn't know that stat going into this one. But what I'll do, guys, before we jump into things a little bit further, I will go into the schedule. Obviously, you would have seen us last time out take on Cruzeiro, beating them 3-0 at home. Since then, we've managed to put in a nice little run, as you can see, only conceding 2 goals, and they were in the same game against Botafogo. We've just been sensational, guys. 3-0, obviously, that you saw. Beat Panera, who were the team in second when we played them, beat them 1-0. 2-0 against Atletico here. Again, another really positive result. As I said, lost to Botafogo. Obviously, that is a late goal to concede, 87th minute, and then obviously we had Sousa sent off just after that. But then we have followed it back with 2 back-to-back victories with clean sheets. Gabriel getting both goals in there, 7th and 8th minute. Junior Todino got sent off, and Bruno Piri with the 1-0 in that game there. It's funny, I mentioned before this Cruzeiro game that we hadn't kept clean sheets, and then we've kept 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in our next 6 games, which is just crazy. Crazy to see. But as you can see, if I show you guys the schedule, there's still a lot of football to be played, guys. There's still a lot of games to go. Obviously, I'm going to roughly show you one of these per episode, kind of one a month at the moment. Obviously, there is a lot to catch you guys up on. So next month, we'll probably play a different team. We won't show you Fluminense again. And then that will probably be the next episode after that. Obviously, the team that we are challenging at the top of the division. Just a little bit of an update on the club vision. They're buzzing, as you would expect. And we were only expected to, expected, whichever you prefer, to finish in mid-table on the club vision. Obviously, we're top, which means the board are delighted. It says here, the fact that the team is so many points ahead of where we expected to finish makes the overachievement even more impressive. Sao Paulo State quarterfinal, obviously you guys would have seen that we finished in the final, so they were happy with that. They were expecting us to reach the quarterfinals, which we did, and then the third round of the Brazilian Cup. We went out. What I will say, as you can see on the right hand side, we have submitted some board requests. So we've got a new member of coaching staff since you were last with us. Hired another fitness coach just to sort of boost us up in that aspect. And we've also been allowed to go on another coaching course, guys. We completed our Continental B license, which took 6 months. We are now studying for our Continental A license. So this will take another 12 months, guys. So I'm happy that we've gone on it, and as you can see, my attributes have received a little slight bump. Obviously, we're at 11s for attacking and defending now, 10s for tactical, technical, and mental, which is quite nice to see. Also good levels of discipline and man management is good as well. Motivated, I'd like to be higher. Same with determination. Adaptability, I think I'm adapting pretty well. It was a 3 before we joined Guarani, and obviously we're flying. So I don't understand why the adaptability is not going up. Obviously, this is the second country that we have worked in. I'd like to see that go up a little bit, but that is just a little bit of a update off the field, guys. So without any further ado, we will continue. We will advance, take on Tombense, obviously the team in 19th in the league. I've got everything set up today. So this is the opposition instructions, standard that my assistant manager still not giving me anything. Literally, he gives me nothing. Either footed, the striker. Oh, God, that's going to be an issue. Okay, this guy, right-footed, only pop him on his left. Soars, left-footed, put him on his right. Another left-footer, but with a fairly strong right. Xavier, right-footed. God, so many, like, sort of both-footed players in this team. Right-footed, so pop him on his left. And then usually what I've been doing recently is just basically hitting all of these boys hard. It works for me in my Twitch save with Hertha Berlin. This is what my actual elite level assistant puts forward each game, and it seems to be working. If you want to watch that save, twitch.tv/Hood Gaming UK. Streaming Football Manager twice a week on a Tuesday and a Thursday evening from 7 PM UK. That is my Glory Hunter save. Things going pretty well over there, I must admit. This is the team for today then. Temporini in goal. Obviously, he is starting to keep a few more clean sheets. Piri, João and Gomez are basically my 3 go-to centre-backs. Hugo Sanchez in on the right. Neres, Filipino, Junior Tordino back in at the left midfield spot. Igor Liete is playing just behind Picasso and Joan. This guy, relatively new addition. I can't remember if I covered him in last episode or not. Playing as a striker, he's only got 10 finishing, but other than that, I think he looks relatively solid. He's valued at 1.2 million. We picked him up for free, so I'm quite happy to have him. Also adds that little bit of versatility that you can play on either side. I think he looks relatively decent. I don't know how much in terms of game time he will be getting, obviously, because we do have some other good strikers. Obviously, Gabriel is suspended for this game, and Kua is suspended and also injured for this game. So that is why those 2 boys do miss out. Submit the team. I just saw Liete was struggling a little bit there for fitness in that central attacking midfield role. But obviously, when we do change things up, he may be one of the ones that does make way. I looked at some of the stats of some of these players as we were doing the OIs. They seem all right, actually. I don't understand why they're so low down in the table. We will say we've been on a good run lately, so go out there and impress me. That has motivated a few of the boys, and we will click the match preview and let's get into things. So then, guys, first highlight of the game, and it's in the first few minutes there, and that is an early scare as the home side hit the crossbar / just over the crossbar with their first effort of the game inside 30 seconds. For a team that's down low, they are sort of putting the pressure on early doors. 5 minutes in, and Temporini has the ball in his hands. Kicks it long into Joan. Is it there an issue with their defending? Out to the right-hand side. Picasso into the penalty area. Goes short, goes long. Goes short, goes long, goes low. And dribbles that one into the goalkeeper's hands. Easy save for him here. Looks like we've kind of grown into the game a little bit now, as Gomez wins that header. But the opposition have the ball, playing quite nicely, to be fair to them. We should win that, and we do. Piri with the ball at his feet, goes out to Hugo Sanchez on the right-hand side. Running down that right. Got players all around him, to be fair. Puts a cross in, is low. Junior Tordino at the far post. 17th goal of the season for him. Now, bear in mind, a lot of his goals have come in the Sao Paulo State Championship, but he does chip in with some really good ones. Obviously, this is a nice take here. Hugo Sanchez with the low cross. They allow it to bounce, and Tordino, that is a superb finish at the back stick there, coming in from the left-hand side. 21 minutes on the board, and the opposition, because we're at their stadium, have a free kick. Giovanni with the shot. Temporini with a very good save there. Absolutely managing to palm that one behind. Looked like we were caught napping a little bit from that set piece there. Fernando with the crossover. João gets that header. Giovanni's there, but we're putting pressure on him. Forcing him wide, Junior Todino steps in and wins that superbly. Well done, my son. Throw in then, Giovanni back to Basso. We're still putting the pressure on. Half an hour gone now. Home side actually playing some good stuff here, but if we win that, we don't. Giovanni with the ball into the penalty area, gets tackled. Basso picks it up. Garcia, Basso, Giovanni. Giovanni's the real threat, isn't he, by the looks of things? Back to Xavier, strikes it over the bar. Let off for us there. Absolutely massive, massive let off. Todino's goal still the difference so far, as we got 5 minutes of this first half remaining. Temporini up to 7.4 in goal for us there. He's really come of age as of last episode, basically, when saying he's not kept enough clean sheets. And now it's almost like his clean sheet central. But I'm hoping that that doesn't... I've not counted my chickens too early there. Todino with the throw in then. I'd be happy if we could get a second. Picasso flicks it on. Basso gets it clear. Only to Neres though. Todino with space to run at. Gives it to Neres. Filipino. Neres. Look at this nice play that we've got here. Todino. Liete strikes it. Oof, not on target. Higo Liete that time. Our striker's not actually playing very well. 6.4 and two 6.4s and a 6.5 now. Todino with the throw. Goalkeeper should have that easily and does. I need to train someone to actually have a better throw in than that, but it's difficult when you don't play fullbacks in your formation. Now, goalkeeper kicks it long. Chow wins it. Todino with the ball at his feet again. This guy is dragging us, kicking and screaming to the top of the league. Neres on the volley. Wow. Matthias Neres. Set up by Todino again. Todino being the architect. Absolutely playing out of his skin at the moment. Lovely ball into the middle of the park. And this volley from this guy, bearing in mind he's a defensive midfielder, has absolutely rattled that in. You'd like to think the goalkeeper would do a little bit better. That's kind of gone through him. But we'll take it, guys. 2-0 away from home against a team that have beaten some very, very good sides at their stadium. I will definitely take it. Basso throws it into Xavier. 20 minutes of this one to go. I need to see what happens in this highlight before I make the option of what I'm going to do. Picasso with a real chance here to open his Guarani account. And the goalkeeper pushes that one behind for a corner, which we will take. The shout of calm down comes in from my assistant manager. Liete with a crossover. And Otavio gets that one clear. Only to Chow, though. We recycle it. Back to Hugo Sanchez. Back to Todino. Here he comes, the man of the moment. Gomez. Todino's gone beyond him onto the left. We spray it out to Sanchez on the right. Can Hugo Sanchez get a cross in? No, it gets blocked. And Basso punts that one clear. We recycle it again, though. Here comes Piri. Neres. Back to Piri. Sanchez has got a little bit more space now. He's got two players in front of him. Can he get a cross in this time? Goes into Neres. Back to... Oh, my God. We're just passing the ball so nicely. Liete. Todino. Oh, what a goal that would have been. Recycled by the opposition, and they're on a counter-attack. Piri, even being on a booking, makes a sensational tackle there. We're going to go into the tactics, guys. What we're going to do is we're going to change some of this stuff around. We're going to go back to our beta formation, which we've been running for a considerable period of time now. We've got some changes to make, though. I want to keep Todino on. Which one of the strikers do I keep on? Let's keep on Jean. I think he is a slightly better striker. Let's bring on the new gen at left back. I'm also going to have to take off Zhao or, well, one of these three centre backs, basically. So I want to bring on a right back. Let's take off Gomez, actually. Zhao's actually been playing very, very nicely. So we'll keep the two in centre back, despite them both being on bookings. Everyone else seems relatively fine. I'm just going to change it up. Get us those four defenders on the pitch and hopefully see this game out. Another clean sheet would be fantastic. Obviously, we play with three centre-backs for a large portion of this game and this series. So it would be nice to keep these clean sheets running into Filipino. We've got just over 10 minutes of the game to go. Liete with the ball into the penalty area, into the new gen. And that has somehow snuck past the goalkeeper. The text commentary says absolutely unstoppable. I disagree. It's a tame strike from a left back or centre back. He's hit it across the goalkeeper as well. That's a tough angle. I'd love to see the XG on that, but I wouldn't necessarily say that was unstoppable by any stretch. We've got a few minutes of this game to go. Let's just make some subs here. Neres is tired. Let's bring on Souza. Filipino's tired. Let's bring on Paolo. And I can't make any more substitutions. Obviously, I've already brought on 2 fullbacks. Let's just bring on a central midfielder just to see the game out. In comes the new gen at left back. Pumps it all the way long. Basso intercepts. Can we put some pressure on him? We can. But they still get the pass off. Into the middle of the park. Into Soares. Can he? Makes it 3-1. We do lose the clean sheet. That is his 10th goal of the season. It's a good hit. It's a nice move. We will still make the substitution though. And hopefully we can see this game out. If we can see the goal here, that'll be interesting to see how we handle things. Bruno with the throw-in. Soares again with the ball. The man, the goal scorer. Cross comes over. And, ooh, that's been disallowed. Okay. Just to be sure, guys. Just to be sure. Very defensive. Extremely low tempo. Much shorter passing. More time wasting. More disciplined. Dribble less. In transition, we're going to regroup, hold shape, slow pace down. That will do. Hopefully, that is enough to see this game out. Despite that one being disallowed, it was a little bit of a let-off. I did say that if we conceded then, that would have been sort of like squeaky bum time. He's quite offside. There's 2 players offside there. So they shouldn't feel too hard done by. We see the game out, guys. 3-1 away from home. Tricky, tricky game, but potential banana skin. And we managed to get out of it with all 3 points. A very nice victory, boys. Well done. Some of the bench players are actually looking complacent, which I don't like to see, especially because they have nothing to be complacent about. Cortizo, looks like we're getting our new centre-back. Yes, he's 33. I understand. I'm aware. But I think he looks a massive improvement over some of my centre-backs. Either to come in as the no-nonsense centre-back or as a central defender or as a ball-playing defender. I think he offers us good options in all of those. So we will accept that. And we move forward. I just want to see whatever people do in the league, just so I can give you a final sort of summary as to where we are after this episode, and then we can take a look at where we would come back for the next episode. Obviously, we did our business. We secured all 3 points. That's all we can ask at this point. Oh, come on, this is taking absolutely ages now. Right, okay, so the rest of the results are in for the day. Nothing that really interests us too much. Panera winning keeps the pressure on the team in second. They actually go joint on points there. Correa actually still being top just on goal difference then, guys. So we've got a lead. It's going to be a minimum of 9 points, which I am absolutely buzzing with. It could be 6 if they win their game in hand. But that is for them to do. I'd rather have the points on the board. So we will jump into the schedule. As you can see, we've put an unbelievable run together here, guys. And where shall I bring you back next? I actually think they're in 4th, they're in 17th, 5th, 7th, 12th. I think it's got to be this game, hasn't it? Bragantino? CA Bragantino? Let's bring you back for that game, guys, which will be in just a few days' time. If you have liked today's episode and you are liking this team and this formation and this journey that I'm on, don't forget to drop a like on today's video and subscribe to my channel if you are new around here. And don't forget to ring that bell to turn on notifications so you're told every time that I upload a video. I'll be back with another episode of this Pentagon series very, very soon. Hopefully, I'll see you guys there.